Kirsten here, and I wanted to take a minute before I get to my recipe today and just tell you how much I've enjoyed using the Philadelphia cooking cream product. And what I've noticed these last 2 weeks, I was able to use it in a pasta dish, as a sauce in my pasta dish. I was able to use it as a condiment in my sandwich. I was able to this week use it as a rich, creamy addition to my broth base in my soup, which, by the way, both my mother and my husband commented on how this was the best batch of sausage potato soup I had made because of the rich and creaminess of the savory garlic cooking cream. And I think the best thing that I like is just like any chef in a restaurant, their sauces, their meals have to come out of the kitchen and be spot on, consistent in flavor, in texture, in taste every single time, or I bet you that chef would probably be out of a job if they couldn't keep the consistency and the taste the same every single time they made a dish. And I think that's what I love best about Philadelphia cooking cream is that you never have to worry about whether or not you've added enough of this spice or enough of that herb or enough of this cheese or enough garlic to make sure that this tastes the same, because every single time you use this tub it will taste the same depending on all your other ingredients. But the contents of this tub are never going to change, and that's what I love the best, is that not only can I use it in a variety of ways with my different dishes, but I don't have to worry about this flavor ever changing based on what I put in it, because it's already perfectly seasoned, it's perfectly herbed, it's perfectly put together just for us here at home so that we can be the chef in our own kitchen. So without any more time wasted, I'd love to get to my recipe today. So I'm going to take 1 minute, get all my ingredients, and I'll meet you right back here. Alright, I'm back. So here we are today. We are working with Philadelphia cooking cream, the savory garlic flavor again, and I'm really thrilled today because we've got a big game coming up here in a few weeks, or maybe about a month and a half. I'm not quite sure. I'm from Minnesota. I have to tell you, my football interest has kind of gone down the drain a little bit, if you know what I mean, but this Super Bowl is such a big event, and whether or not you like football, everybody celebrates and goes to a Super Bowl party at some point. So today we're going to make some creamy Caribbean quesadillas, something new, something different you can bring to the party, not the same old quesadilla, and we're going to add a banana habanero salsa that you can serve with the quesadilla. So the first thing I need to do is get my salsa ready and put that in the fridge so that can be, the flavors can kind of be melding together, and then we're going to put the quesadilla together. And what we're going to do with the cooking cream is we're going to mix this with our chicken and with our black beans and our cheese, and this is going in the quesadilla. And I think if you ask anybody, one of their favorite things about a quesadilla is the ooey gooey cheesiness that happens when you pull those triangle pieces apart. So this is going to go in there. It's going to add our garlic flavor so that I don't have to chop garlic and put it in my salsa, or chop garlic and put it in the meat mix. And then this is also going to just lend a nice creamy richness to this quesadilla. So I'm really excited to get going. I'm going to start here by chopping up my bananas. Now, we went to a restaurant one time and they had on their menu a banana habanero salsa. And that kind of sounded a little different, and someone at our table ordered it, and it had all sorts of stuff in it, but basically it was bananas, habaneros, and it was the most incredible fruit salsa I think I've ever had. And I've never tried anything quite like it since. So today I'm going to try and duplicate that same flavor that I had in that. It just gives it something new. Again, when you go to Super Bowl parties, you tend to have all the same appetizers. So we're going to get these chopped up. And with our bananas, we're going to add some red onion, some cilantro, and then of course our habanero pepper. Now the habanero pepper, if they scare you, here's a little habanero pepper. If that scares you and that's way too much heat for you, please, please, please just use a jalapeno. It'll be the same. It'll add less heat if that's your desire. So we're gonna chop up these bananas. I'm gonna make this salsa. We're gonna come back in 1 second here, and we're gonna get the quesadillas put together and get them on the griddle. Okay, got the salsa done, the banana habanero salsa. We set that aside just so all the flavors can kind of start to blend together. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix up our meat and cheese mixture. And what I did is I shredded up some rotisserie chicken, about 3 cups of chicken here. I used the white meat, and then we've got some jerk seasoning, Jamaican jerk seasoning here. And then I've got some Monterey Jack cheese. We're going to put some Monterey Jack cheese in there. Then I've got some black beans, and I'm just going to toss some black beans in here just to give a little bit more texture to that. And the very last thing we're going to put in is our cooking cream. Now, this cooking cream is just going to make these quesadillas just so gooey, so ooey, and it's nice because it'll just make them nice and smooth as you go to bite down into it. And it'll also work really well with our salsa. It'll kind of give a nice little balance between the creaminess of the bananas and the creaminess of this, and then all those other ingredients that's just going to blend so well together. So let's put this in here. I have to tell you, I had my sister-in-law try this savory garlic the other day, and she said right away, she said, I would buy that in a heartbeat. She really cannot wait. All my friends can't wait to try these products. They keep asking me when they're coming out into stores. Alright, we'll get this in here. I think quesadillas are fun too because people can kind of build their own quesadillas. You can give them all the ingredients and let them put in what they want. So it's another fun reason to use quesadillas for a Super Bowl party. Alright, we got all that in there. Let's start mixing this together so we can get our quesadillas on the grill. It's almost lunchtime here. I got to get my son off to school. This is going to make a nice creamy filling for our quesadillas. The best part is I don't have to chop any extra garlic because that garlic flavor is already in this cooking cream. And like I said the other day, when I use garlic, I use garlic. I mean, we're talking I double and triple my garlic. So that's saving me one extra step. And it's so easy just to mix in here. This is taking me not even 30 seconds to mix this all together. And then we're going to turn the griddle on. I'm going to prep these and put these together. We'll get them on the griddle here in 1 second for you so you can see the final product. Alright, let's get an assembly line here of these. What I like to do is I don't spray my griddle. If you need to spray it with nonstick spray, go ahead. But we're going to plop a big spoonful of this cheesy, ooey, gooey chicken, Caribbean chicken, creamy chicken, right in the center of our quesadilla here. And then we'll top it with another tortilla, and you can keep doing that until all your tortillas are filled with the chicken mixture. And then when you cook your quesadillas, just like you would get at a restaurant, you want to cook them until they're nice and brown and crispy on both sides, and you can tell that the gooey cheese is in the center. Alright, so I've got 3 of them on the griddle right now. We're going to let them cook on both sides until they're both nice dark golden brown, and then we're going to take them off the griddle. We're going to cut them up into our wedges, and we're going to serve them with the habanero banana salsa, and I will see you when it's time to taste test these. So we're back and we're done, and I cannot wait to eat. It is almost lunchtime here at the Shabazz household, and I have taken you through the steps of making these creamy Caribbean quesadillas. We made the banana habanero salsa. Remember, you can use jalapenos if you don't like habaneros. We have our quesadillas that we made with the savory garlic Philadelphia cooking cream. We mixed it with our cheese and our chicken and our beans, and we put it in these cute little wedges here. We cut them into wedges, and they just look delicious with that creamy layer in there, and I can't wait to try it. So I'm going to take some right now. That's all I can say is You can taste the spice from the jerk seasoning. The habanero in this banana salsa is perfect, and what pulls this whole quesadilla together is that rich, creamy layer of the Philadelphia cooking cream in there. That just makes the whole thing blend so well, and you taste the garlic. So it's like you chopped up a whole bunch of garlic for your salsa. So good. And I cannot wait to make this for our next Super Bowl party. So from my heart to yours, don't forget to go out and look in your stores and see if the Philadelphia cooking cream is there. Have a good day.